Now the sex ratio I've already told you, the introduction, number of females per 1000 males. Okay, simply female per 1000 male. Okay, it's how we calculate the birth rate, no, in India. Okay, so you can just read from there. You already understood it. Now let's look at the next topic, that is the age distribution or the age structure. Okay. So I am of a different age group, am I not? Me, Miss Dihun, Miss Rimea, we're all in the same age group. Then you and your friends, you are in one age group, aren't you? So we belong to different age groups or different age structure. Okay. So in most population, the individuals are of different age. Okay. The proportion of individuals at each group of age is known as the age structure of that population. Okay. Age distribution is important because it influences how many will be born and how many will die off. Okay. You and let's say me and my friends, we are in the natality age. Okay. Like I have given birth last year to my son, right? I am in the reproducing age. Okay. Then your grandparents, they are in the non-reproducing stage, right? So, or in the not non-reproducing, they are in the close to mortality stage, right? So this age distribution, it shows us the birth and the death rate, no, in the population. So the ratio of the various age groups in a population determine the current reproductive status of the population. Thus, you can anticipate the future. Okay, like right now, we have so and so billion Indians. Okay, out of these 1 billion Indians, let's say half billion are young people and half billion are over the age of 60. This is just a theory, okay, theoretical. So we can expect that half the population will be dead in the next 30 years and the other half, they will reproduce again in the next 20 years. Okay, so you can anticipate for the future. You can prevent future calamities, you can prevent future starvation. Like let's say 30 years ago, your grandparents, they would have, let's say 11, 12 siblings. Then in your parents' age, maybe around 5 to 6 siblings. Then in your generation, maybe you will have 1 to 2 children. Not that our government stop us. We are not a Chinese communist country, no, where forcefully, but we have decided by ourselves that there are too many people, then we have to adjust our population. Okay, so we can anticipate, whether we can afford to have many children or we can afford to have less, right? So you can anticipate your future. So there are 3 reproductive ages. They are the so they are from the there are 3 major ecological age groups. Okay, you have the pre-reproductive, those are your children, the toddlers and teenagers. Then the reproductive will be your age and my age. Then post-reproductive will be the old people, okay, like my father, your father and mother. So pre-reproductive age are the young individuals who they will enter the reproductive age after certain time. Okay, if it's a 2-year-old child, maybe after 15, 16 years. Okay. So the pre-reproductive age or the children, they are the source of the potential source for the next increase. Then the reproductive age. These are the individuals who will be adding the new members of the population. Okay. These are the maybe around age 20 to 40. These are the people who will be adding. Okay. And then the post-reproductive, these are the old individuals who are no longer taking part in reproduction. They are too old for that. Okay. Now let's see if we represent them in a bar graph, how they appear. Okay, like here you can say that this is an expanding population. Like for example, this is the bar graph, the age structure of India or China. We have many children. Okay, we are still having many young people, many children, and we have many people in the 20s, many people in their 30s, and many old people also. I mean, lesser old people. Okay, so this is an expansive population like India. Okay, we are still having so many children, and there are many young people, but the old people are less. All right. Then stable is when the young people, the new are almost same with their parent. Like this is approaching to be China. One child, one parent. Okay. So here this is only one child and one parent. Okay. Here in India, here maybe one parent and two child. That's why this one is bigger. But here this one is almost equal because one child, one parent. So the population will remain stable. So here you will always see the old people will be dying off, will be less in number because this depends on many factors. No, health factors, right? High BP, you have high BP or diabetes or thyroid problem, you may die early, right? Then this is like a Japanese, no, declining population. They have mature people, but they are their children. They are not interested in having children. Okay, they are not that much interested. Let's say out of these many people, no, young people in the age group 20 to 40 who can be reproducing, maybe only half of them are interested in getting new children. So that is where you will see a declining population. So this is an example of Japan. Okay, this is China. China's future again, not right now, China in the future. This is India.